The bow is? So Suzanne said she finally found that bow. She had to tip over to do it and pull on her nose to make it happen, but it happened. So we can be grateful for that, right? That's another grateful thing. Good. Um, so weight is on the heels. Yes. Annie, I feel like I haven't seen you in a couple of days. You doing okay, Annie? Thumbs up, thumbs down, so? Oh, work is good? Is it work? Oh, well, that's good. Well, I'm glad. Take those arms up. Good. Shrug the shoulders up. Pull the elbows down wide. Good. Shrug them up. Push and pull them down wide. Good. And shrug and pull those shoulder blades. Good. And shrug and then pull those shoulder blades wide. Good. Let those arms come all the way down. And if you're like me, you probably unconsciously just jutted that chest out. So we're going to exhale, bring the ribs in. Inhale, release, pull your shoulder blades back. Exhale, pull the ribs in. Good. Inhale, release, engage the shoulder blades a little more. See if you can flatten them to your back. Exhale, ribs in. Inhale, release. Good. Exhale, ribs in. Now inhale, hold them. I know. Exhale, hold them. Maybe increase it. Good. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Check your head. Is it staying in line with your body? Two more. Inhale. Exhale, good, and inhale into your back and release those arms down. Yeah, so just a little reminder where our ribs supposed to live, apparently, over our hips. They say. All right, let's bring ourselves into Pilates stance. Good, and I want you to rock to the outside of your feet in Pilates stance. Yep, good, and then just don't roll inward, just set your feet down. Yeah. So rock to the outside and then just set your feet down. Good. And rock. Good. All right. And I want you to notice from foot to foot, you might have one that sort of rocks this far and cheats the rest of the way. Can you get the whole blade of the foot open? Some of you will do the opposite. Some of you will actually roll your toe while the heel doesn't move. So I want you to really feel the whole motion. Just see how that goes in your body. Yeah. Good. There's your Lucy. She's so pretty. Good. Yeah. Wake up that shin a little bit. Good. One more. Hold it on the outside edge of your feet, right? We don't live there a lot, or we shouldn't live there a lot. Right. It's a place of transit. But I want you to see if you can get your weight a little bit towards your heels. Some of you will feel a stretch through your toes just by shifting your weight onto your heels. Yeah? Good. Some of you will feel your belly lift right up. Good. And I'm still on the outside edge of my feet. Good. Now I want you to push your pinky toe down and see if you can set your big toe down while you still hold on to that pinky toe. Good. And then let it come back up. Good. Outside edge of your foot as much as you can. Weight is back on the heels, behind the toes. Good. Press your pinky toe down. Rotate the foot downward while you hold the pinky toe and look for the big toe. Good. One more time. Open it up. Good. Find that blade edge of your foot. Good. Rotate in. Keeping that pinky toe down, just reaching for that big toe. You should feel your arches alive and lifted. Good. And then rest. And you can see how my knees collapse when I rest. Right? And there's a couple of you who do that same thing too. So Robin asked, do your knees move in and out with your feet? So they shouldn't do this. Can you see how it looks like I'm doing the jitterbug? Right? So that's a no. That's me trying to use my knee to move my ankle. So you can see how my knee is much smaller. So it's still moving a little bit, right? It has to, but it's not a big rotation in and out. I know. Disassociation, the foot from the knee. So, I'm sorry, back into Pilates stance. So we're going to take a breath. We're going to come up into releve. And then we're going to come back down out of our releve. Good. And up. Good. And then down. So now as we go up, I want you to press the pinky edge of your foot down As you come down, press your big toe down. Yeah? Up, pressing the pinky edge down. And you're going to notice I have trouble with that. I do that and I want to do this whole rollover. It's hard for me to just push away with my pinky toe, which I need more of in my life. Maybe you do too. Yeah. So does that make sense, guys? Can you see my foot? This is me torquing out. This is me being more stable. Yeah? And when you torque out, that you can see how the ankle pushes out and the arch of the foot pushes out like so, versus here where you have that nice solid foundation under the first ball of foot. Yeah, right? So why is that important? Well, if you like your glutes to look nice, that's important. And if you like them to work well, it's important, right? And your glutes have fibers that wrap around here and the hamstrings cross all three hamstrings cross through here, right? So we want the foot to send as much feedback up to this place as possible. Yeah, good. Try one more. Up on the pinkies. Really push that pinky into the ground as you raise up. Good. And then find big toe and hold it. It's your safety lever on the way down. Yeah. Anyone feel how their abs hold up when they do that? One of you? Anybody else? Good, two of you. Okay, we've got work to do then. Good job, you too. Oh, Sheila? Okay, Sheila too. Yay, good. Yay. All right. Let's open that into parallel. Shift your weight back on your heels. We're going to inhale, sit back in a nice little squat. Good. Find that pinky edge. Is it pushing away the ground as you come back up? Yeah, I want it driving into the ground. So inhale, exhale down. You're on your heels. Find the pinky edge. Push into it as you come back up. Good. And feel how when you get to the top, big toe should want to press down a little too. Inhale, exhale down. Good. Pinky edge. Good. Keep holding it. And as you get up, big toes pressing down. Good. Good. Two more times. Good. Pinky edge. Big toe as you get higher. Good. And one more. That's it. Down. Good. Pinky edge. Good. All right. Let's sit back down. Hold it. Good. We're just going to swing the arms gently. Find those shoulder blades in the back. Bring them forward. All right. So as we swing, we're going to see if we can keep our weight exactly where it is. I'm going to show you a bad one. This is a bad one. This is me swinging forward and swinging back. And you might not even be able to see it unless you look at yourself relative to something in your room, right? It's so sneaky. Yes. That's it, gang. Good. Now, if you feel like you've really got it, try pressing back with just a little more vigor, and you'll notice that, oh, you need to get those abs to lift up. Yes. Good. Two more. Good. And last one. Good. And go ahead and come all the way up to a stand. Good. We're going to do standing, rolling like a ball. So we're all going to start with the gentle version, and that's just a knee lift with the spine straight, and then we open back up. Same leg again. Knee lift, spine straight. So we're really wrapping around that glute on the supporting leg. That's it. Good. And we're starting to feel how the abs help lift and the glute helps stabilize on the standing leg. Yeah? Okay. Now level 2s, 3s, and level 1s if you're so inclined. There's nobody level 1 here in this move. Just saying. Unless you're having an off day. You're going to pull that pubic bone up, pull your ribs in, pull in and bring that knee as high as you can, and then bring it right back down. Yeah? Same leg again. Pubic bone, belly button, up into your rib. Pull it all towards your spine, and then back down. Okay, so here's how you check yourself. Keep on going. This is differentiation between the pelvis and the standing leg, right? Standing leg stays straight when you're in your deepest C curve. I know, right? You can't let your knee fake you into being in a C curve. It has to come from your abs. Yes, right? Scoop, scoop, scoop. The more you deepen through here, the more I want you to straighten the standing leg. Yeah? After this one, this should make 6, yeah? Or maybe this makes 8. All right. So starting tall on the other side, we'll do 4 tall to start with, yeah? Just bringing it in. So here, again, strong here, long here, right? I don't want you to hike up. We're going to try to keep that waistline long as you lift. Yeah? After you get 4 long, then you can add in your C curve. Whoop, lost my balance. Good. So you're going to scoop that belly in, pubic bone, belly button, rib, and then bring it back down. Yeah? Good. That's it. So again, differentiate between the leg and the pelvis, right? You can rock your pelvis back and forth and your leg can stay straight. I know, right? It's okay to fall over gently. It's okay to have to put your leg down. It's all right. Our body learns to balance by being unbalanced. Yeah, so if you can master standing on one leg and juggling, then you're not practicing how to balance anymore. You have to find something else that challenges your balance to keep practicing your balance. Does that make sense? Yeah, so this is too easy. Is anybody finding this one too easy? Okay. All right, good. We want it to be just a little challenging. Pubic bone, belly button, rib. Good, and I think we have one more. Yes. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Find your high ribs. Tuck those ribs in, not just your hip flexors. That's it, David. I saw that. Good. How'd you know I was talking right at you? Good. That was nice. All right. Take your arms behind you. Just open up your chest for a moment. Yeah. Yes. Susanna is noting that she can't look down when she does that, and that's super smart, right? So this is an odd thing that happens as we age. We feel less stable, so we start looking at the ground. Looking at the ground makes us less stable. We start bending our joints and walking flat-footed. So if you can keep your eye forward when you walk, you have to use your chain more, right? And you kind of stop that cycle of tumbling down to the ground. I know. So arms up to the sky. Reach that spine. Let's come into a bow. Good. And you've already been doing that C curve, so let's make that all the way down into a roll down. And you should be feeling pretty good after all those C curves in your standing rolling. Good. Inhale and exhale. Press into your feet and round all the way back up. Da-da-da. Good. Yeah. Good. Anyone else notice that it's easier to do your roll down after you did the rolling like a ball first? Good. Good. All right, I'm going to take my hoodie off because this is going to annoy me. I can't see you. I can't see. Good. And then let's see, this is, I think, number 3 down. So on the next one is number 4. We'll walk those hands out to a plank. And again, you can be on forearms, you can be on knees, you can be at the wall, you don't have to be on the floor. We're just gonna, wherever you are, check that your elbows are trying to point towards you till you feel those abs turn on, till you feel your collarbones open. Good. And then I want you to push your heels back and then lengthen that sternum forward past your nose. Good. And then Jenny, I'm thinking of you. I really want your buns on. Feel that wrap back. Kay also, make sure your buns are on. Good. And then Sheila, just think about when we were standing, that feeling of reaching into your pinky toe. If you reach your pinky toe back, you'll feel your inner thighs pull up a little bit and you'll feel your low belly turn on. Good. All right. And then come on down to your knees. Could you feel that, Sheila? A little bit? Good. Good, good. Yeah. Sheila's my knee buddy. It's easy for me to remember what's going on with Sheila. All right. So feet are on the floor. Good. We're going to plant them down. Now, if you're feeling already good, and you probably should be, you're going to just plant those feet, scoop that pubic bone back, and then inhale right back up. Yeah, so exhale, pubic bone, belly button, rib. Good. Right back up. Now, if you're feeling tight in the hip flexors on the way up, 2 things you can do. One is give yourself support. Well, 3 things. Give yourself support, right, so that it's passive, so you can let your abs help more than your hip flexors are. And you can also open your knees slightly and just let the front of your hip pointers come through. And in that position, also give yourself a pull just to let them feel what it's like to get there without having to grip so bad. Yeah? That's it. Good. Good. The third thing you can do, push your feet down and pull your heels towards your butt. Right here. Push heels down and in. That gets you more synergy through your center. So yes, hip flexors are flexing. That's their job. But now they have some more stability help all around the joint. Good. One more. Good. All right. Let's come back into C curve. Inhale, take your arms up. Push those feet down. Exhale, bring the hands down. Good. Arms up. Press your feet down. Good. That's it. Good. And up. That's it. Good. And one more. That's it. Big. Good. Now arms come back up. We're going to take a big breath and exhale. Come all the way back up to sitting. Ready? Push those arms up to the sky. Push. Yes. Nice job. Good. Let's do that one more time. This time we're going to alternate arms so we wake up the obliques. So I'm back in that C curve. Feet down and pulling toward me. Yes. One arm comes up and back. Somebody's talking about their back. Who is that? Chindu, do you have your squishy ball handy? So wedge that squishy ball in the small of your back. Chindu's feeling her low back. So we're going to have her put it in the small of her back and use it as a target for her to aim her abs at. Yeah? Is that better? Good. Good. And then the rest of us are like, oh, good. How many more, Mona? We should be. Yes? Good. All right. Check those ribs for me, gang. Are they pulling in? Good. Last one. Good. Both arms up. Scoop your belly in. Push up to the sky. Push, 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 push. Good. Then extend the legs. Hip pointers forward. Reaching up on the diagonal. It should be a release for your low back, just in case you two were using too much hip flexor by itself. Good. And then bring it back in. So especially when we're back in C curve with the feet down, right? That's when we tend to get that low back ache when the hip flexors are overusing all by themselves, when they don't have that whole support. So let's roll ourselves all the way down. I want to scoot into the frame a little bit. I think I've scooted out of the frame. All right. And we're going to just take those arms up to the sky. We're going to just come up into bow with the legs extended on the floor. So inhale and exhale off the floor. Yeah? Good. All right. And then just check. Easy peasy. Is one shoulder off the floor more than the other? See if you can get them to level out. Then can you push your heels into the ground? Can you push your heels down? And you can be dorsiflexed or plantar point, either way. But I want you to feel where you feel your abs drop into your body. Some of you will feel it more in one direction than the other. Good. And then come back down. Good. Inhale and exhale back up. Good. And then again, press those heels down. Good. Breathe another breath. Good. And then come back down. Good. This time come up. Hold it. Press those heels down. Now press your left leg down. Bring your right leg into tabletop. Notice how you lose the stability, right? You can feel the loss of the synergy. Good. Press the right one down. Bring the left leg up. Good. That's it. And repeat. Find the press. The moving leg is your distraction. It's about the press talking to your abs. Good. And one more. Nice, Robin. Good. Good. And then go ahead and come all the way down. Reach overhead. How's that feel? Does that make sense? So we're talking about how that works together. So again, in Jenny's body, that's important. See, Mary Mason is not here at the moment, but I know she's watching on replay later. So Mary, Lisa, you think about that too, that leg that's down. All right, everybody, inhale, exhale, up into your bow. Good. Inhale and exhale, bring your right leg up into tabletop. Good. Now we're going to curl up into a teaser, a one-legged teaser. This leg's going to extend. Ready? So inhale, exhale, press it up and out. Push down the leg on the ground. Isn't that easy compared to what you normally do? Good. Take a breath. Exhale, roll back down. Keep pushing this leg down. Good. Bring the knee back in. Same leg again. Inhale, exhale. Left leg pushes down, pushes down, pushes down. And look, you just come right up, or come right up more easily than normal. Yes? And then down. Good. Now, Chinda's modeling how to use the band for support. She's got it over her foot. That's awesome. You could do that too. You can also use the leg, right? Hold on to the leg. But remember, you're pushing the legs down, right? You're not pulling yourself to the leg, so don't make that mistake. You are pushing the leg down and it is bringing you up. Yeah, good. Let me see one more. I want you to be able to make the difference if you're using that leg. Right? Let the leg pull down. Yeah, okay. Keep coming. I bet you can keep coming. Come on. That's it. Yeah, good. Good. All right. That leg comes down. We roll all the way back down. Take a breath. Exhale. Left leg comes in a tabletop. Press your right heel down. Know where it is. Good. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Push that right heel down and come up into your, yeah, yes. Good, good, good. And then David at the top, I want you to grab on just to get your hip to come forward a little bit more, right? Just to move the hip. That's all. Good. And then come back down. Good. That's it. And knee in. Good. Find that press on the downside leg. I want to see your belly drop in before you start to roll up. Good. Press that right heel down. Come on, come on. Push it, push it. I know there's more power behind that leg, Catherine. I know. There's no hiding. There's nothing to hide, you guys, right? There's nothing to hide. We are what we are. And it's all okay. Good. That's it. And then Jenny, same thing at the top. You can do like David, grab on at the top and give yourself that little pull to get your hip forward. Same thing, Annie. Let your hip come forward because I bet you, yeah, you can already do a pretty good teaser. So now you're just finessing it. Yeah, Annie. Ah, you. Good. All right. Is that even? I think that's even. We can let that leg come down to the ground. And then we're going to take our hands, press down and scoop the knees in. And then slide the feet out, arms overhead. So inhale, exhale, scoop the knees in. Good. So notice this is not a clean tabletop. This is definitely as if we were about to, what? Roll like a ball? Shh. Yes. So it's very similar feeling. We just haven't lifted our head yet. I want you to feel that same scoop that you should have had to feel when you were standing. Yeah. And the legs all the way out. Good. One more time. Scoop it in. Good. All right. Now the next one we do, we'll come up into bow with it. So inhale, exhale, pubic bone, belly button, rib, come up into bow. If you want to grab your heels and give yourself a bigger pull, go ahead. But then we have to come all the way back down. So level 1s, 2s, put your feet down first. Level 2s, 3s, see if you can keep them hovering the whole way till they're all the way down. Yep, inhale, exhale, scoop the belly in. Grab on, pull up. 1s, 2s, put your toes down soon. Level 2s, 3s, hover, 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 hover till you're all the way there. Good. Yes. Can we do 2 more? That's it. Good. So Jenny, use that moment to push your heels, push your heels against your hands so you feel your low belly kick back on and your hips kick on. Same thing, Suzanne. At the top of that moment, yeah, okay, so you're really getting that feeling of abs and glutes right there. Good. So it's not just about the hip flexors by themselves. Good. Was that the last one? I think so. Yes? All right. So we've been doing a lot of flexing. We're going to do a long spinal bridge. So remember, long spinal bridge is almost imperceptible. Most people, we won't be able to see it even happening. But your heels are on the ground. You're going to press down and maybe get a little lift in your hips. There should be a lot of work here through the ham and glute, right? This connection here is working hard. What's not working hard is the small of your back, right? This is easy. It's all happening from hip and glute. Yeah? So take a nice breath. Exhale, push down. Lift. Inhale and exhale. Before you come down, imagine your abs resting before you set the hips down. That just, again, make sure that that psoas line is not overworking. Good, yeah. And again, it doesn't matter if you don't actually leave the ground. As long as you're engaging, you should feel hamstring, glute, and a little quad because the legs are straight. Good. One more, one more. Good. And then lay that down. Good. All right. Take your right leg up to the sky. You can grab a TheraBand if you want, or a circle and loop it over that leg. We're going to do leg circles. So inhale down across your center. Exhale up around the outside. Yeah, 5 of those. And then reverse. So can you use what you've learned about your body so far? Right? Remember standing, rolling like a ball. You had to pull your abs up to get your knee to you. Same thing when we did the big open to close roll. Yeah? When we had the legs straight, same thing. You had to pull your belly in to get your leg. So are you still using that same feeling to move your leg? How about the leg on the ground? Yeah, can you connect to that leg on the ground? Good. And when you get 5 each direction, you can switch legs. Yeah? I like it. Good. So check, you guys, the side to side tipping. So especially as the leg opens to the outside. Good. Right there, Jenny. That's your moment to keep an eye on. Do you feel how you're tipping over? So that has to do with your glute meat on your downside leg and your obliques on that side. What is that, your left side? So if I can show you guys from this direction. So if this tips over this way, and you can see how this hip raises, that means there's not enough oblique wrapping and not enough glute pulling under you to hold you steady. Yeah. Good. So some of you already got both directions. Good job. We're going to play a little bit with our rolling like a ball. So we're going to rock and roll up to sitting. So you get one free one. Yes. And then we're going to roll and decelerate. So for those of you who are allowed to roll on your spine, my spine movers, you get to roll and then it, and then come back up. And check that you are still up off your, oops, you can't see, am I off? Did I roll right off the screen? Ah, sorry. You want to roll and see that, oops, I can't hold it. Your shoulders and your head are still off the mat, yeah? You notice that I can't do that with my hands moving around. Yep. Now, those of you who are not supposed to roll on your spine, I want you to roll back and kick your feet a little so it makes you unbalanced, yeah? So kick, feel and pull back in, yeah? Kick, and roll back in. So you have, what happens is a similar micro fire of what everybody else is doing in slower motion, yeah? Yeah. So it's not roll over, gang. You're still rolling like a ball, you're just freezing yourself in time. So it's very much about those abs, right? Having to micro fire or having to fire and stop you from falling. Good. All right. Last one. Now hold it upside down. All right. Head gets to rest down. So we're going to wait here while those of you who are spine minders go find the wall or your furniture and come up into a rollover. Good. Those of you on the ground, you're going to pull that tail up to the sky away from your head. Good. Now extend it. Your head is on the mat now, yeah? Legs get to extend out. My hands are still up here. If you can balance, put your hands up on the legs. Good. Open, push against your hands and close. Open, push against your hands and close. Those of you at the wall, you've got your hands on the thighs and you're going to push your thighs open even though your feet are grounded. Yes? Good. Last two. And last one. Good. Keep the legs open. Can you roll up into a teaser and balance? Try it. Inhale, exhale, roll up into an open leg teaser. Should look like open leg rocker. Yes, you did it. Good. All right. All right. Bring those legs back together. Tuck it in. Scoop in your belly. Roll back into rolling like a ball and hold it. First in rolling like a ball. Hold it. When you can hold it, put your head down. Extend those legs out. Pull your tail up and reach out. So my friends at the wall, hopefully you came down for a rest and are coming back up for another set. Tail up as you press, right? Every press should connect you to your belly and your hips. Isn't that fun? Good. All right. See if you can open it up and come into that open leg teaser, open leg rocker position. Whoop, and balance. I know. How fun is that? Good. All right. We're going to stay here and we're going to pause and wait for any of our friends who are at the wall. Yep. I know. We're balancing. We're here for you. Good. Okay. My friends at the wall, I want you guys who are now back here joining us to balance, you guys put your hands down here. Level 1s, 2s, or anyone whose back is getting tired, feel like your abs are not holding up today, you come down here as well. Everybody else, you're here. Level 1s, 2s, you can keep holding on to your right leg. We're going to lower the left and bring it back up. Yeah? Lower the left and bring it back up. Good. I'm going to scoot. No, I think I'm off the screen this way. Sorry, I don't know why my cameras are so weird today. That's it. Good. Yeah. Abs on. Again, what have we been learning about abs and legs today? Good. So this hand here is pushing, my level 1s, 2, pushing actively against this leg. Good. Try it. Feel this one pushing. Now level 2s, 3s, you have to imagine that extension, right? Good. Last one. Good. Switch to the other side. So again, 1s, 2s, you're holding on, pushing actively down into this leg. Yeah. You'll feel the other leg just float up. Well, maybe not float, but it'll be easier. The more you push against your hand, not pull, but push. There's a difference in intention. Yeah, good. And then level 3s, you can let go. Good. Last two. And last one. Good. Go ahead and pull that in. Release forward. Good. And it'll probably feel good to let your knees open up. Good. And then we need to have just a little bit of twist time. Just a little bit. Yeah? Everyone doing okay? Yes? Okay. Okay, I'm going on then. Alrighty. Feeling a lot of quad. So it's not wrong, you guys, to feel your quads. What's not comfortable is the screaming meaning when it's just rectus femoris. It's one of the hip flexors. It's the center of your quad. And it comes up and then it overlaps here with psoas and then that comes up here. That doesn't feel great, no. So Let's do this. Let's do butterfly feet real quick. Well, actually, we'll just make our obliques work this way. We'll have those butterfly position, right? Also a clam, a supine clam. And we'll take the arms to the sky. And we'll just curl up in a bow. And we're going to pull the thighs down to the ground. And they may not move. Mine don't. I don't think you can see mine move. Good. That's okay. Good. Now I want you to pull your left one down as you rotate to your right. Ooh. Good. Come back to center. Pull your right one down as you pull to your left. Rotate to your left. Yes. Good. Anyone feeling that hollow? Good. Back to center. Pull your right down as you go left, or left as you go right. Now I forgot which way we started, but you keep thinking about it. It's the opposite one to the direction you're going. Good. Pull it down, pull it down, pull it down. Good. Pull. Good. Okay. One more, and then we're going to come down for a rest, and we're going to do that again. I'm going to see if I can show you this. What's the best way? If I'm up and bow, can you guys see me twisting into my back? I'm not sure if that's clear enough. Does that make sense? And I saw a couple of you do that. Yeah? Okay. So one person says yes. Thank you, Jenny. 2. Okay. So I saw a few of you do that. I said pull this down, and you arched your back and then tried to twist the other way. Instead, I want you to keep the thighs level and only pull the thigh down, right? So they don't get to tip the whole hip. Hip is staying level. Only the thigh moves. Try it again. Come on. Come back up. Yep. If you need to, as you rotate away from that thigh, push down the thigh you're looking at, right? Push down that thigh you're looking at. Or better yet, put your hand under it and push against it so that you have a target. And you could put a hand under each thigh. Yes, better, David. Yes, okay, now put that, okay, so Suzanne, now push down the thigh you're looking at, plus the one, yep, so put a hand under both thighs, even, so both of them are opening. Yes, yes. Both thighs, Robin. Both thighs, so do the same for me too, and same thing, Kay and Robin. If you put a hand under both thighs, rotate toward one, but push both thighs into both hands. Hold it long enough that you can check what your thighs are doing, right? So they shouldn't be tipping, right? They should be trying to stay pretty level. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Let it happen. That's great. That's great. Good. Okay. And then I think everybody can rest, and half of you are. So that's okay. In your neck. Anybody else feel their neck when you put your hand under your thigh? You tend to use your neck too much. Okay. Is it better when you push the thigh downward with the hand instead of up from the underside? So yeah, try both ways. The one I prefer, if you can, is underneath, and then you can try to find length from it. The reason being is that encourages you to work toward a target. If your hands are on top, our natural inclination is to push back at them instead of just letting them push down, right? So it's harder to relax than it is to aim at a target. Does that make sense? So just know that that's why I offer you a target instead of the opposite. Okay, where am I? Okay. Let's stretch those legs out, and let's have some scissor legs. Yeah, I know we haven't had any scissor legs yet today. How can that even be possible? Good, take a breath and exhale, switch. Okay, so my friends who overuse your hip flexors, couple things to think about here. Slow it down and reach this leg that's on the ground. Really reach it. Yep. At the same time, anchor from your abs so that this is not tense here. And use this arm, right? Let it help assist this leg that's in flexion, right? That's it. Good. Now, if you have no issues and you feel awesome and your hip flexors talk great with your abs, then feel free to pick up the pace. Good. 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 Last one on each side. Good. And then both those legs come in. We get to roll over onto our side. And that seems nice and cozy, doesn't it? We're going to take our arm on the ground, an arm to the sky. We're going to lift both those knees up. And then lay them back down. Scoop your abs in, lift both knees up and down. Now this hand here, for the moment, if you want to, can put it under your head, just so your neck doesn't feel lost in space. But, hi, Machacho. Hi, baby. Thank you very much. Hi. But the next moment, we're going to lift those thighs up, and then we're going to roll onto our back and reach forward. Yeah? Good. And then roll back onto our side. This arm is going to help catch us. Now this time, do it again. See if you can stop yourself from going all the way. Can you balance on the side of your hip? And then control as you come back down to the ground. And you can catch yourself with your hand here too. Yeah? So this is a basic of, this is a variation of the full tilt that you do on the reformer machine, the full twist. Now, adding on, can you extend those legs? Now you're balancing on one hip. Good. Bring it back in. Try to keep them off the ground. Good. Yes, good job. That's it. Scoop it out. Balancing on one hip, using lots of oblique, lots of hip muscle. Good. Back in. Good. One more time. Try to keep those legs off the ground. Good. And reach. Yeah, Sheila, go. Good. Good. All right. Now let those knees just fall all the way down. You can open yourself up. Open up and stretch that side. Good. Let your shoulder rest close to the ground as much as it will. Good. All right, and then take a nice breath in, scoop those knees in, and round over to the other side. I'm going to just flip around so I can still see you. And we start gentle. Remember, your hand can be under your head for support. Or if you have a pillow, you can put a pillow there. Why not? Yeah. So we're lifting both legs up and down. So they're forward. Yep. Lift. Good. That's it. So you'll notice that my feet lead somewhat. My knees are somewhat pointed downward. Yeah. That gets more of the work in the hip. If I lead from the knees up like this, two things happen. I'm actually twisting more into my back. I'm using more of the low hip flexor by itself and not the adductor, right? And I'm using more of the TFL along with the top hip flexor. So if you let the knees lower a little bit as they lift up. Does that make sense? That keeps you up in that hip. All right, you ready to add your rotation? So hand is out in front of you. Good. Lift the knees. First one, you get to roll all the way to your back just to feel where you're going. Pull the knees back in. Come to your side. Good. Now lift those knees again. Try to stop yourself on the quarter turn, right? You're on the hip. Good. Bring it back in. Good. That's it. And reach out. Scoop the abs in. Try to stop before the other hip hits the ground. Good. That's it. And again, remember, if you need to, every time you can fold that hand in and give your head support. Right? Up. And then fold it in and give yourself support. Good. Good. Two more. Abs on. Good. Good. Yes, legs are still up. Good. And last one. Good. And then back in and then all the way down. Go ahead and open up to the sky. My friends who are spine minders, remember, you stay stacked and instead you just open the arm back. Yeah? All right. Good. All right. Nice stretch to the middle, yeah? All right, so we're going to play a little bit more with our middle. We're going to do bear. Sometimes in Pilates that's called knees off or jackrabbit when the knees are off the ground. So we're coming over, rolling ourselves over so we're on all fours. You can also put your forearms on a piece of furniture, an ottoman, a couch, a chair that's sturdy. We're just going to square up our collarbones. Take a breath and exhale. Lift your hips up off the ground. So your knees are just floating off the ground. Check your ribs that they're in, and then gently lay it down. So see how small that is? Yeah, make a happy dog tail, everybody. Make a happy tail. Happy dogs. Yes, no one's in trouble here. There we go, good. And then exhale, lift. Shh. Good. That's it, good. Tails up, tails up. Robin, make your tail happier. It's a happy tail. There you go. Pull the sits bones up. Good. Good. And then bring it down. Good. Okay. Then we're going to play with a little twist, right? So we're going to get our shoulders to be able to handle our rotational motion. So see, I'm square. My hips are going to rotate and then come back to center. My hips rotate, back to center. Look at my arms. They're staying straight, and I'm trying to keep my armpits hugging. Yeah? Just that much. Just that little twist. Good. Jenny, bring your knees a little closer under you. Yeah, so think quadruped. That's it. Good, Kay. I saw you check it. Good. I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you a back view because some of you guys are doing weird things with your feet. And I apologize for this direction, but I think this might be more clear. So here's up. It's all about the hip, right? I'm in parallel, and my toes are just following what the hip is doing. So I'm not close and doing this, right? I'm in parallel and trying to keep my thighs in line with my sits bones. You can think of it like TikTok, right? The hip and the leg stay in the same line as they move. Better, you walk your feet just a little apart if that's comfortable, Robin. Just a little bit. There you go. Good. That's better, Kay. I see that. Good. Yes, right? Keeping them in line with the thigh bone as you move. Good. Good. Go ahead and come off of that. If upright kneel feels good, if sitting on your heels or being in a child's pose, just give your hands a break. Good. We're going to be doing thigh stretch in a high kneel. So if your knees are sensitive, get something, put it underneath your knees, fold up your mat, get a pillow. Because we're going to be in an upright kneel. Lots of booty here. Arms forward. Good. You're going to draw those glutes toward your center line and feel your low belly kick on. Inhale and exhale, tilt back. You're a straight line in neutral from your knee, hip, rib, armpit. Yeah? Exhale, feel your booty push you forward. Feel your abs like a seatbelt. Good. Inhale, exhale, back. Good. Inhale, exhale, push, 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 push. Good. Oh, that was good. Oh, wow. That was like the whole room. Awesome. Good. Inhale, exhale, back. Good. That's it. Keep connected here, guys, right? You have a latch right here in this rib and a latch in this rib. So, okay, really lock the front of you in. Lock it in. Lock it, lock it, lock it. Better. Yes. Yes. Nice. You guys look great. Good. Okay, so hold that back now. Hold it there. Good. Take your left arm. Just look back at it. Bring it forward. Take your right arm. Rotate and look back at it. One more each side. Keep that diagonal line. Good. Come on. Where's your booty? Make it help your quads. Good. Good. And then push forward. We're going to do that again. Make sense? If your booty lets go, it's going to be screaming thighs. All right. Inhale. Exhale back. Good. Rotate with your arm. Rotate, look back. Good. Come back into that hanging neutral. Yes. Rotate other way. Good. That's it. Where's your booty? Make it help you. That's it. Come on. There shouldn't be a crease in the front of your legs. Glutes are on. Good. Glutes are on. Yes. And push. Good. Go ahead and come on down to all fours. We're going to lift your left thigh. Good. And then just let it lift and open as if it was going to come to the ground behind you. And it could if you want, right? No reason it couldn't. But for some of you, this is just enough stretch. This little quarter scorpion right there. Good, and then we'll bring it down. And other side, lift. And then let it open. The hip, yes, gets to open. Good, and if you want to, you can tap it behind you. Good. And then bring it all the way back in. And then walk those knees back a little till you are in a low plank. On your knees, heels squeezing. Good. And then lower yourself slowly to the ground. Good. Legs get to come down. Foreheads to the mat. Inhale, exhale, lift into your baby swan. Nice inhale, and then exhale, gently lay it down. Good. And breathe. Looking for that upper back. Good. Good. Now, if you'd like to have a practice hand, take fingers behind your head. Lift your throat up into those hands. Stay connected to the bottom of your shoulder blade as you lift. Yeah? Try it. You should notice more mid-back muscles turn on. And, fun thing, your glutes will turn on more too. Good. One more. Stay lifted. If you have practice hands, put them down by your side, on either side of your shoulder. Everybody press into the ground with those hands. Just to where it's comfortable. Check your heels. Don't let them roll out. Keep them pointing at each other. That's it. Good. Big inhale at the top. Exhale, gently come down. Good. And inhale. Exhale, lift. Lead with that upper back. So if you were using those practice hands and you could feel that upper back turn on, use it here. Use it here. Right? That's it. Every lesson leads into the next. Just like life. Inhale and exhale. That's it. Find that upper back. Yes, Kay, I saw that. Good. 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 And then one more. Let's hold the next one up. Good. Good. All right. Now, everybody, bring your throat in line with your spine. Yeah. That's it. That's so much better. David, strong push down into the ground. Good. Yes, Catherine. Look at how long. Good. Yes, you guys look beautiful. Good. Okay. Come all the way down. Nice. Let's extend those arms forward. Lift your left leg and your right arm. Inhale and exhale, switch. Inhale and exhale, switch. Here you are swimming. Can you open up the front of your hip every time you lift that leg? Feel it get longer. Feel the back of the leg take more responsibility. Good. That's it. Good. 2 more each side. Yes. Nice. Good. All right. Go ahead and press into the ground. Sit back in a little child's pose. And then you can take your hands over to the right corner of your mat and push away. And then over to the left corner of your mat and push away. And then back to center. Scoop those abs in and lift up into a big C curve. Good. And then release. Bring that sternum up and the tail up. Good. And a big C curve. Sternum up and tail up. We're going to come into a cat roll up, right? So that means we're going to try to bring our hands closer to our knees. Yeah, like we're little elephants on a pedestal at the circus. And then you're going to push your hips forward while you start rounding up. Let your arms stay close to your body. Yep, so you're trying to just peel that spine upward. Then lift those arms up high, high, high. Good, and then we're going to round back down. So hands come right in front of your thighs if you can. Keep pushing your hips toward your arms. Yes, keep pushing your hips forward. You're going to feel that you have to bend. So there's that whole rolling like a ball control idea again. Then your hands come down. Good, and you're in a little mini cat. Good. Exhale, scoop your belly up. Push those hips forward as much as you can. That's it. Booty on. Good. All right. Reach those arms out wide. Good. That's it. Yep. And one more time down. Scoop the abs in. Keep pushing those hips forward as long as you can. Scooping up through that pubic bone. Yeah. Good. And then happy tail. Good. We're going to come all the way back up. We're going to bring our right leg forward. Press the left hip forward. If you feel inclined, you're welcome to grab onto the back ankle. Don't have to, but some of you will find that gives you even more stretch to the front of that hip and thigh. So I'm thinking those of you who tend to be super tight here, if you can balance, and that feels okay, go ahead. And then you'll reach up to the sky, everybody. You can take both hands up if you're not holding on. Good. Lift that chest a little higher. And then gently side bend away from the down leg, the one that's down and behind you. Little bend away from it to the side. You're going to feel that stretch come all the way down the inside of that knee, up through the thigh. Whoop. And maybe the oblique. Good. All right. And then let's switch sides. Yeah. So again, if you'd like to, once you get your booty on, you're welcome to grab onto that ankle if that feels good to you. Or if you have a strap and want to use a strap to help you pull it, you can do that too. Yeah. Good. And then once you feel good and balanced there, glutes on, feel free to reach up. Good. Good. Yeah. And Annie's demonstrating how to do that from a stand. Thank you, Annie. Annie on my screen is in the top left in a blue shirt. If you're trying to see how that looks standing, good. And then everybody keep your booty on as you lift your chest a little higher and gently side bend to the left. Or, I'm sorry, gently side bend away from the leg you're holding. I think we're all on different legs. Whatever leg is down and back, that's the one you're going away from. Yeah, nice. Look at you guys. Good. Good. And that can come down. Good. Hand comes onto the thigh in front. We tuck the back toe. And then lift and just drop that low back down. Good. Now, if your hands are tired, go ahead and put your forearms down, right? You can put yourself on your elbows instead. That works too. And just rock into C curve and then out of C curve, letting the pelvis tilt and tip. Yeah? Tilt and tuck. 2 more. Good. And last one, scoop your belly in, round all the way up. Whoa, reach big. Take up as much space as you can. You're the Da Vinci man. I'd say Da Vinci person, but it's pretty clear he's a man. And reach open again, big and wide. Press out on the outside of your feet. Find your big toes. Good. And one more time, big reach. How much space can you reach into? From your feet, out your armpits, out your palms of your hands, out your fingers. Yes, look how big. Good. All right, step in. Whoo. Take those arms up through your center. Spine twist to your right. Push those arms away. Front arm, back arm. Good. Bring it up through the center. Good. And other side. Push, push, push. Good. One more each way. Push. Drive into the feet. Don't give up those feet. Yes. Good. And last time. Good. Rest that out. Very nice, you guys. Thank you. Yes. So just quick reminder, if you haven't looked at the schedule in the weeks ahead, when you do, you will notice that there are days when I'm definitely not on the schedule. I believe it's starting Wednesday. So just look before you sign up. I shouldn't let you sign up on a day that I'm not here. And if for some reason Monday's class I cannot get on Wi-Fi like I anticipate, or tomorrow's class, I will text you, and if you sign up, of course you will not be punched for that. So, okay? All right. So, good. Remember your content library, sign in, look for content library, look for the blue button to see more options. Yeah? Okay, but, thank you. Thank you. I hope I'll see some of you tomorrow. I'll be broadcasting from Portland tomorrow and Monday. And then after that, we're going to try to see if there's enough Wi-Fi that I can actually shoot a little workout for you and just email it to you when we're in St. John. So we have no idea what it's going to be like. That's why we canceled classes altogether that week. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But I'll see some of you tomorrow and some of you Monday. I hope. I know. All right. Thanks, guys.